went in the brothel in Radstock one day, and when I come out, they give me 300 quid. Oh. Well, I went in the next day, and I come out, they give me another 300 quid. Well, I went in today. When I come out, they said that's £100. I said, well, the last twice I've been here, you paid me. He said, I know that, but we're not filming today. There was a girl, there was a big sign, and they said, the wank, £5. Well, that's not bad for Radstock, is it? But I said, well, I'll try that. Well, I got to say, the girl was the best ever. And I said, you're the best ever. I said, you certainly know how to handle a dick. She said, well, I should do. I used to have one. I was coming to work, and there was a girl on the side of the road, broke down with a puncture, so I got out. I was very good. I mended her puncture, and I put her wheel back on, and I pumped the tire up. She's most grateful. She took her trousers off. She said, you can help yourself to what you like. So I took a bike. But Denzel said I probably done the right thing, because the trousers wouldn't have fitted me anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, we've had 4 nuns come to confession in Cornwall, 4 nuns, and the first one said, she said, I've touched a man on his private parts. They said, well, that could happen to anybody in the busy street. I know, but she said, I did it on purpose. But he said, on the way out, wash your hand in that holy water, you filthy bastard cowfish. That's the way they talk. Well, the second one came in, she said, I've touched a man's private parts with both hands. He said, well, it could have been an accident. She said, no accident. I've done it purposely. He said, well, wash both your hands in the holy water when you go out. Well, the fourth one said to the third one, can I go in front of you? She said, why? She said, well, I don't want to have to gargle that water after you've sat in it. But I was in Brighton. I went in for a piddle in Brighton, and don't go to Brighton. The place is full of puffs. You'll get on well. But I went in for a piddle in Brighton, and there's a big sign up. It said, beware of homosexuals. Great. Well, I got in the traps, and there's another sign that said, beware of homosexuals. Great. Well, I was coming out. There's someone writ on the skirting. He said, you've been warned twice. My bloody wife, a bastard cow. I ate that bastard woman. I come home last night. I'd been in the pub. I come back, and I was kicking up a bit of a noise. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to bring a barrel of beer upstairs. She said, well, leave it there till the morning. I said, I can't. I've drunk it. Bastard woman. I shouldn't have married her. I had some lovely girlfriends, I did, but I come home with a girlfriend, and I loved her. But Father said, you can't go out with her. She's your half-sister. Great. Dirty bastard. Well, I found another one. I come home with her, and he said, you can't see her either. She's your half-sister as well. Shit. So Mother said, you don't keep your girlfriends very long. I said, well, Father said there's my half-sisters. She said, don't you worry about that. He and your father anyway. And this morning, we had a traveling salesman come to the door this morning. He said to my wife, he said, I want to demonstrate. She said, I don't care what it is. We can't afford it. We're destitute. We can't even feed the children. We're that poor. He said, well, you haven't seen it. She said, I can't afford it anyway. He said, it's a vacuum cleaner. He said, let me demonstrate it. He took a bucket of shit and he threw right in our porch carpet, right on the bloody carpet, a great bucket full of sloppy shit. Now he said, if this don't suck that up, I'll eat it. Well, she said, I hope you're hungry because we had the electric cut off this morning. We were bloody hungry. But then this morning, a man died in the council yard. All the council workers, they work in the yard. Well, one of them died. Well, I had to go down to bring the body back. Well, I said, I won't be long, 20 minutes. Well, I didn't get back till 3 o'clock. They said, where the hell have you been? Well, I said, I had to wait for them all to go dinner to find out which one was dead. I had a bad trip getting here. I went in a little cafe for a cup of tea on the way, and there was a bloody great Scania lorry out, a bloody monster. Shit. And there's a bloke in eating breakfast. Well, on this 6 boys come in hell-raisers with bloody motorbikes, rough-looking lot of bastards. One of them had a tattoo. I used to do a bit of tattoo, and I know I had a girl come in and she wanted her fanny tattooed. Well, I got down looking at him. I said, this could be painful. I said, I'm going to have to numb that. She said, oh, go on. I said, numb, 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 numb. I said, it's a bit smelly down here. Not a great bouquet. She said, I'm sorry about that, but I got terrible arthritis. What, I said, in your fanny? No, she said, I can't get my arm back to wipe my eye. But that's not what I was telling you. That's not what I was telling you. I wasn't telling you that. And these hellraisers, they come in, and the poor old fellow's eating his dinner. They took a sausage off his plate and stuffed it right in his ear. The bastards. Then another one took his fried egg and tip all over his head, and they rubbed the beans in his face. What a bunch of bastards. But he never said a word. He paid and went out, and they said to the girl, he isn't much of a man, he wouldn't even fight. She said, I know, he isn't much of a driver, he just drove over 6 beautiful motorbikes. But I was home yesterday, and we had a lovely day down in Cornwall, and I said to my wife, do you think I ought to cut the lawn in the nude? She said, don't do that. The neighbours will know I married you for your money then. I say, are you eating grass?
Yes, sir. I've got no money. I've got no food.
You're eating grass?
It's the only thing I can find to eat. But
oh, my man, my dear man, my man. You come home with me. Come home with me.
But I got a wife and 3 kids, sir.
Don't let that worry you. Bring your wife and your children.
Oh, it's very nice of you, sir. Very kind of you, sir. But I got a friend as well. He's the same as me. He got a wife and 6 kids.
Bring them all home. Bring your friends. Bring the lot of them. Don't let it worry you.
So kind, sir. So kind.
No problem at all. We've got grass home a foot high. Mervyn, you understand these things. Why is it then? Why is it? Because I look to you for inspiration and guidance, as you know. Why is it that men fart more than women? Why is that?
Well, the simple answer there is that a woman doesn't stop talking long enough to build up enough pressure.